In consideration to the evolutionary aspect of resistance, what we will see is that we will see a group of bacteria that will survive and they will have a mutation. That mutation allows them to survive and they will live on to reproduce. The offspring that they produce will then have the trait that the parents had, and that will establish a fully resistant generation, which is going to be pretty dominant against any type of antibiotic resistance. And essentially, what's going to happen is we're going to see this happening in a cycle. We will see bacteria continue to resist antibiotics because they have a mutation that will allow them to survive that.
E. coli is a bacteria which is commonly found in the lower intestines of warm-blooded organisms. Most E. coli strains are not harmless, however, some can cause very serious food poisoning. Ampicillin is an antibiotic that fights bacteria. It is commonly used for many different bacterial infections, including infections of the stomach or intestines. It is an irreversible inhibitor of transpeptivase, which inhibits the bacteria to maintaining its cell wall. Ampicillin does treat E. coli, but is not as effective because E. coli produces an enzyme that breaks down the antibiotic that makes it resistant. Ampicillin is beta-lactamase, and E. coli is becoming resistant by hydrolyzing the beta-lactamase ring, which makes the antibiotic inactive.
For our hypothesis, we still believe that the LB plate itself will have more colonies than the LB plate with ampicillin. And we say that because the LB plate is an open area, there's no defense. The LB plate with ampicillin, although it will have resistance, there's going to still be a small sliver of defense that the LB plate with ampicillin is going to have. And it's better than having nothing. And because of that, we believe that the LB plate will have more colonies because there's no sign of defense, even though the LB plate with ampicillin is probably going to have a small effect. This is our works cited for the two photos that were presented.